Hello, Palmview Panthers, and welcome back for another chapter of Sideways Stories from Wayside School. Today's story is all about Damien. Damien had hazel eyes with a little black dot in the middle of each of them. The dots were called pupils. So was Damien. He was a pupil in Mrs. Jewls' class. Mrs. Jewls was about to show the class a movie. She turned out the lights. When it was dark, Damien's pupils got bigger. "Damien," said Mrs. Jewls, "run downstairs and ask Louis if he'd like to watch a movie with us." Damien ran down the 30 flights of stairs to the playground. He stepped outside as Louis was hooking up a tetherball. "Hey, Louis," Damien called, "do you want to see a movie in Mrs. Jewls' class?" Louis rubbed his chin. "What movie?" he asked. Damien shrugged his shoulders. "I don't know. I'll be right back." Damien ran all the way back up the stairs to the 30th story. "Louis wants to know what movie," said Damien. "Does he want to know the name of the movie or what the movie is about?" asked Mrs. Jewls. "I don't know," said Damien. "I'll ask him." Damien raced back down the stairs and out to the playground. "Louis, do you want to know the name of the movie or what the movie is about?" he asked. "The name," said Louis. "Okay," said Damien. Damien hurried back up the 30 flights of stairs. He took the steps 2 at a time. "He wants to know the name," said Damien. "Turtles," said Mrs. Jewls. Damien turned around, took a deep breath, and then ran back down the stairs. "Turtles," Damien told Louis. "Well, that might be good," said Louis. "What's it about?" "I'm not sure," said Damien. "I'll find out." Damien raced back up the stairs. But first, he stopped to get a drink of water. "What's it about, Mrs. Jewls?" asked Damien. "Turtles," said Mrs. Jewls. Damien rushed back down the stairs to tell Louis. "Turtles," said Damien. No thanks," said Louis. "I don't like turtles. They are too slow." Damien lowered his head and slowly walked up the 30 flights of stairs. His legs were sore, he could hardly breathe, and his sides ached. By the time he got to Mrs. Jewls' class, the movie was over. "All right, class," said Mrs. Jewls. "I want everybody to take out a piece of paper and a pencil and write something about turtles." Damien had missed the movie, but he still could have written something about turtles. "Turtles are too slow." But now, he couldn't find his pencil. It just wasn't his day. "What's the matter, Damien?" asked Mrs. Jewls. "I can't find my pencil," said Damien. "Class, Damien's pencil is missing," Mrs. Jewls announced. "What did it look like, Damien?" "It was long and yellow," said Damien. "It had a black point at one end and a red eraser on the other." "I found it," said Todd. "Here, by the blackboard." "Yes, that's it," said Damien. "No, there it is. It's in the corner by the wastebasket," said Crabapple. Maybe that's it," said Damien. "Oh, here it is," said John. "It's been in my desk the whole time." "No, here it is in my hand," said Joe. "I found it," said Rondi. "Here it is," said Allison. "I have it," laughed DJ. "I found it," said Myron. "Which one is yours, Damien?" asked Mrs. Jewls. Damien studied each pencil. "They all look like mine," he said. Fortunately, at that moment, Louis walked into the classroom. He handed Damien a pencil. "You dropped this when you were telling me about the movie," said Louis. "Thanks," said Damien. "Okay, class," said Mrs. Jewls, "so that we have no more mix-ups, I want everyone to write his or her name on their pencil." Damien spent the rest of the day trying to write his name on his pencil. Damien's pencil couldn't write on itself. It was just like his beautiful hazel eyes with the black dots in the middle. They could see everything except themselves. And that's the end of today's chapter. We'll see you back for another one tomorrow.